Hi everybody, welcome to today's yoga class. I am in Idaho, just outside of Yellowstone National Park, and today I drove for a few hours, so I'm going to get some movement in, and I hope that you'll join me, and here we go. Starting at the top of your mat, find a nice stable position with your feet roughly about shoulder distance apart, with your hips stacked above your heels, slight bend in the knees, shoulders in line with the hips and the ankles. Arch back, relax the shoulders, arms come down, and elongate the spine up through the crown of the head. Just find some awareness of your breath, and just inhale and exhale. You might need to shuffle your position around a little bit. If you're like me, you might have some mosquitoes around you. That's okay. Smack them if you need to. Or maybe just use some repellent. But either way, find the spot where you can find that awareness of your breath. And just inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale gently through the mouth. On your next inhale, sweep your arms up and out overhead into a high mountain pose. Look overhead if you want to. Exhale, stretch the arms out and down as you bend generously at the knees, hinging at the hip. Come down into a halfway lift. Forward fold. Now you come into a halfway lift. Elongate through the spine, out through the crown of the head, going straight out. And exhale. Plant the hands just in front of your feet. Step into a high plank position. Pivot forward slightly. Nice straight line from the shoulders all the way to the heels. Exhale, bending at the elbows. If this is challenging, you can drop your knees like this. Keep that straight line from your knees to your shoulders. Flip the feet. Press through the palms. Upward facing dog. Flip the feet once more. Step back. Downward facing dog. Push through the palms away as your hips pull back and up. Try to straighten from your palms all the way to your hips. Inhale. Walk your feet forward. Bending at the knees. Do not want to get a tick on me. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, arms come down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Upward facing salute. Exhale, arms sweep down. Forward fold. Press the hands into the shins or the quads as you lengthen the spine. Find a spot that's about a foot in front of your mat. Let your eyes just kind of unfocus on that spot. And exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands. Step back. High plank. Exhale, create a 90-degree angle with your elbows. Flip the feet. Push into an upward facing dog. Exhale. Step into a downward facing dog. And just maybe get a little bit of pedaling motion there with your legs to get a little bit of blood flow. Push through the palms. Elongate the spine. Inhale. Walk forward as you exhale. Forward fold. Press the hands and come up into a halfway lift. And exhale. Forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up as you sort of gently slide the hips forward so that they're in line again. Arms come up. And exhale. Arms come down to your side. This is a nice, gentle flow. We're not trying to do anything too crazy. Just a little bit of movement. That's it. Gotta adjust my microphone here one moment. Okay. Inhale. Sweep the arms up and overhead. And exhale. Extend the pointer fingers and the middle fingers out in either direction as you come down into Tadasana, mountain pose. Returning to that nice neutral position. Return that slight bend into the knees. Find your neutral. Extending up through the crown of your head. And bring your arms closer in. Palms facing each other to prayer hands. Inhale. Open up, cactus arms. Expand the chest. Look up. And exhale. Close the arms like a book. Inhale. Cactus arms open. Expand and look up. And exhale. Close once more. Inhale, open up. And exhale. Close that book. Inhale the arms up. Bring your right arm back, left arm forward. Keep your hips facing the front of your mat. And try to align your arms so that they're in the same direction as the length of your mat. Oops. Still not used to this microphone here. On your next exhale, prepare to return. Inhale, arms come back up. And exhale. We do the other side. Remembering to keep those hips facing forward. Arms extend in opposite directions as if you're trying to touch a button in front of you and touch a button behind you. Really stretch. If you want to, you can look behind you. Imagine that you're looking at something by your thumb. Or maybe it's just your thumbnail. Inhale. Sweep the arms back up. Oh, this microphone is going to be annoying. I can already tell. Arms up. And exhale. Arms to side. Mountain pose. Tadasana. From Tadasana, shift the weight into your left foot as your right foot begins in the most simple form of tree pose by your ankle. Shift your weight and begin to balance. Imagine that you have 4 little points on the bottom of your foot. 2 on the heel and 2 on the front. You want to try to disperse the weight evenly across those 4 points. Inhale, and if you want to challenge yourself a little more, bring your foot up to your calf. Keeping your crown extended, nice elongated spine. Your knee might want to track inward, so we're going to gently just rotate it to wherever we can. We're just going to hold it. We're not trying to force anything. We're not trying to push anything. We're just finding that spot and trying to maintain. If this is simple and you would like to go into a deeper form of expression, you can lift your heel into your inner thigh, pressing it against your inner thigh. Do not press against the inside of the knee because that can put a lot of pressure on it and it can lead to injury, and we don't want that, do we? So, maintain tree pose. Extend your arms out if you'd like, or up if you'd like, relaxing those shoulders away from your ears if that's what you decide to do. Inhale, stretch, and lengthen those arms. And exhale. Release down to your calf, down to your ankle, and back down to the mat. Give yourself a little wiggle. Maybe do a little bit of ankle rotations, 1 or 2 on each side as we prepare to switch sides. Same thing on the opposite side. We find that stable point for the 4 corners of our foot, beginning with our inside ankle, checking that our shoulders are not rotating in, that our knee isn't rotating in. We should be on one single plane, as if we were a nice, just elongated person looking at us from the side. Maybe we can hide behind a tree like a cartoon, right? Inhale, and if you want to, raise the foot up to the calf. You can bring your hands to heart center, prayer hands like this, or you can keep your hands down to your side, out, whatever's comfortable for you. And if you lose your balance, you can use your hands and your arms to stabilize, like little outriggers. And if you'd like to, press the heel to the inside of your thigh, making sure that we're not rotating inward, keeping ourselves nice and expanded, taking up space, especially after a long drive. Remembering to breathe gently in and out. We're not trying to hold our breath. We're just trying to breathe. And exhale. Release down to your calf, down to your ankle, and down to the ground. Nice little wiggle. Come down onto your butt. And bring your feet together into a cobbler pose. So for this, you want the base of your feet to be sandwiched against each other. And if you'd like a bit of a challenge, sorry, this ground is a little uneven here. If you want a little bit of a challenge, you can try to bring those heels in, keeping that spine nice and straight, elongated through the crown, with the shoulders relaxed, and just hold. Remembering to breathe in and out. In and out. Extend the feet in front of you, parallel to each other, with your toes pointing up. And just sit here in a nice staff pose, Dandasana. You can press your palms to either side for stability, or if you'd like to stretch, bring them forward to about your knees, and just pivoting at the hips, keeping your spine straight, slowly hinging forward until you find the resistance, and then you just hold. We're not trying to press, we're not trying to hyperextend. Oh, sorry, hyperflexion, I guess. We're just holding. If you want to go deeper, you can, but you don't have to. Inhale, return to center. And exhale. Slide forward on your mat if you need to, as we lay down. Exhale. Big hug. And to your right hand side. Try to keep your shoulder on the mat, looking straight up, and just breathe. If you can't put your shoulder on the mat, that's okay. Just find yourself wherever you are. Give yourself a nice, slow, gentle twist. On your next inhale, return to center. Ooh, that felt good. Inhale, legs come back to center. Stretch. And that concludes our practice for today. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you around.